This is Jim Smith, and today I'm showing you my own home backing to Lookout Mountain in the neighborhood called Stonebridge at Eagle Ridge. It's a solar-powered home. It has 10 kilowatts of solar panels, and it has a hybrid furnace which uses a heat pump above, say, freezing. And below freezing, it has the gas still present for augmenting the what the heat pump can do. So it's saves me a lot of natural gas. We still do burn natural gas both for that furnace and also for cooking and grilling, but and for a gas fireplace. But if we didn't, we would be net zero and probably could power all those things with electricity instead, and still have a basically a $10 a month electric bill from Xcel Energy for just being connected to the grid. We have 2 Teslas. I don't charge them here, but I could. I charge them at Golden Real Estate because we have even more solar panels there. So let me go in and show you some other features of this home. Before we go in, however, this is the north side of the house, and this looks a lot like your ordinary air conditioning compressors, such as our neighbors have, which are what you hear in the background. But this is a heat pump. It's a part of our Carrier hybrid system. So this generates heat in the winter. My neighbor must wonder why this unit is running in the middle of the winter when it certainly looks like an air conditioner. And then over here, of course, on the north side, which is the preferred side to have your inverters because they don't like heat and sun. These are our 2 inverters. We have an array on our southeast facing roof and the array you saw already on the southwest facing roof. And by the way, there's our view of Lookout Mountain from our backyard. We love this house. Let's go inside now. One of the first things we did when we bought the house was some daylighting. This home is pitch black right now during the day, except for this sun tunnel by Velux. And the same is true for our garage, which it's late in the afternoon, so it's not real bright. Well, the LED lights just came on, but that sun tunnel there lights up our garage, which has no windows. So daylighting was one thing we did. These were the only 2 places where our house needed it. Now I'm going to take you to the basement and show you some insulation we did. In the basement now, this sure looks like your standard gas forced air furnace with an air conditioner unit above it. But as I said outside, the air conditioning unit brings in heat in the winter time, which uses the same heat plenum or whatever, and this just becomes an air handler blowing air across the those coils, which are heated in the winter and cooled in the summer. We don't yet have a heat pump water heater, but just as soon as this one fails, I'm ready to replace it with a heat pump water heater. Now, this is our basement's unfinished, as you can tell, and one thing that was done by Bill Lucas of GB3 Energy was to cover and seal the area. It's called the rim joist, where these joists sit on the concrete foundation, and in most homes you just see loose packed fiberglass stuffed in between these joists. But that's totally useless without the plastic to cover it up, and then you can see the spray foam to seal around it. This is the side that goes to the garage, so it's not insulated in particular. And down here, you'll notice the exterior walls are already covered in plastic with fiberglass insulation. But here, this is our crawl space. And our crawl space, we had Bill Lucas cover the floor with plastic, cover the walls, which had loose fiberglass on them, with plastic, and then to seal where the floor plastic meets the wall plastic, and then of course the rim joists again. So that's what we did for insulating our basement, which is really important. The one other thing that we did, which was really important, was that Bill Lucas did a blower door test where he was able to determine all the leaks in the house and seal them. And having sealed them, he then put a 24/7 fan in our powder room. And so the house was made much more airtight through that process, and that's what a blower door test helps you do. The other thing that we did that's really sustainable is that we replaced our Kentucky bluegrass with Bella bluegrass. This grass here still uses almost as much water as bluegrass, but it doesn't grow much at all. We have it mowed every other week, but it hardly needs it. So that's a savings in terms of pollution, I guess, from our lawn service. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my near net zero energy home.